One Piece chapter 958 is a very long awaited chapter. We finally have the assault on Onigashima, as we see in the cover page that Capone Beige and his family have finally gotten some clues to the location of Lola, that she did enter Dressrosa a few days ago. But we open the chapter proper with none other than Gold Roger and his crew, with Corcus actually berating Gold Roger, the friggin' Pirate King, about how drunk he's getting and how surly he is too. And apparently, we're leading up to Odin departing from the Roger Pirates, as he thanks Roger for all the time he's been allowed to spend with him. I have to assume this must be before he joined up with Whitebeard, but Roger feels that Odin is being a little too stiff, a little too formal, and we even get to see like the depths of how ingratiated to Odin the Roger crew is, how much they actually care for him and actually see him as an ally. And this is a relationship very much kind of in line with the relationship the Straw Hats had with Vivi. Making friends with those of royalty that you just saw as this great crew member. They might not have had an official position, but you were just good friends. You enjoyed traveling together. You had a great time, because we see Rayleigh saying, hey, you need any help with anything, let me know. And even have the likes of Buggy and Shanks offering to give him a hand. The fact that Buggy, of all people, would have actually offered Odin help. No questions asked. Like, just offering to help out. We've never seen that from Buggy. Just helping out of the goodness of his heart. That shows the depths of character and the kind of person that Odin was. And, we see that, Odin actually treated them a lot like members of a family, treating Rayleigh as a equal, and Buggy and red-haired Shanks as, almost like they were sons. They were like cousins of his and stuff like this. But he felt like, it was something that the Kozukis needed to do on their own. This was his mission, to open up the borders of Wano so they could actually open themselves up to the outside world. He does want to become Shogun one day, but he also wants to just, reform the entirety of the world. And he feels that it might take up to 20 years if need be, but he's willing to see that task come to fruition. We then cut 25 years later, past this point, to the Wano Arc Act 3. As we open up the curtain at Hakumai and Habu Harbor, where we're actually having the procession of Orochi getting ready to head out into Onigashima. And you see Orochi with all of his ninja. We hear that Kyoshiro will be in the capital, as he's in a little bit of trouble, so he has to stay behind. So they depart. There's a wonderful, I can't wait to see this moment in actual color in the anime, because they talk about, these, the autumn leaves falling, and, we have this beautiful shot of the procession going across the water and all the people in the background cheering and all that good stuff. And Orochi's so ready to eat, drink, and be merry. With 40,000 people in attendance, it is sure to be a raucous good time. And because of this, in the capital, you're finally able to drink. There's a lift on the on ban on alcohol. So, apparently there's prohibition going on in the capital most of the time. But, during this time of the year, everyone gets to have a great time. We even get a little bit of illusions that, oh, there's such a clear blue sky in the capital. You might even be able to see the full moon going on tonight. So people are dancing. They're having a wonderful time. Hakumai is the section of Wano going through such a wonderful event. Unfortunately, we then cut to Udon in Tokage Port, where the rendezvous for the final battle was supposed to happen. And the waves and the rain is out of control. They cannot sail in this weather. And on top of that, not a single ship is there. Nekomamushi has not arrived. There is no way for them to get to Wano whatsoever. Even the mines were deserted. Where are their 4,000 men? And there are signs that the harbor has been attacked. Kinemon tries his best in order to communicate with the tiny Denden Mushi transceivers. The message said Tokage Harbor on the evening of the Fire Festival. The altered message that was so, given to them that they should have, been able to use for something new and something great, but nobody is there. Where did they disappear to? What could have happened in just the span of one day? Kinemon is desperately calling out to Luffy, Hyogoro, Inuarashi and the Musketeers, Law, Jubamon, anyone, the retain, he yells, he's screaming from the depths of his soul to see Lord Odin's dreams fulfilled. They can't do this on their own. There has to be something, but they don't hear anything. The seas crash, the heavens have opened up. It's like very world around them has forsaken their very mission. Kanjuro thinks something must have happened. And Inuarashi, in a last desperate attempt, grabs a rowboat as he is ready to just use this one serviceable remaining rowboat to make it out there. There's nothing else they can do. Despite the fact that the young prince tells him, no, you can't. What are you doing, Inuarashi? You can't do this. Inuarashi has resigned himself to at least trying. And on Onigashima, surrounded by luxury and lust, Odin has done something terrible. Orochi, I should say. Oh, man. Too many O names, but man, just so wild that we've come this far and things could have gone so off the rails. And you really do wonder what the heck could have possibly happened. Everything was set up and ready to go. We know that Orochi must have found something out, but to have everything be settled within the span of one day? Really? I know a lot can happen in a day, but jeez, what did Orochi do? What could he have possibly done? And there's no way it all happened with no one noticing. Tell me your thoughts and theories in the comments section below. Where do you think everybody is? What do you think happened? Where do you think they are? And what do you believe the Scabbards will do from here on out? There has to be something deeper going on, like a deeper plot that the Scabbards just aren't in the know about. It has to be something deeper than that, because we don't know where Orochi is getting his information from. It's just, I can't believe this is it. There's no way that Oda would just leave it at that. There really has to be something more than what we know of. We'll just have to wait and see from here on out. But again, thoughts and theories in the comment section below. If you liked this video, feel free to leave me a like. If you didn't, feel free to leave me a dislike and tell me what I did wrong in the comment section below. Subscribe and hit the bell icon, that way you never miss out on another One Piece chapter review. And until the next video, just remember that promises are meant to be kept, if you can. You never know what unforeseen situation might just arise. Till next time.